Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you all are doing amazing. I apologize that I didn't put this video out sooner. It's just that it's been a really busy few weeks and I have a really busy few weeks ahead of me. So I will try to make videos as much as I can. But for now, today, we're gonna be ranking the songs from A Harry Potter Senior Year, because these videos are short and fun and don't take too long to edit. So if you don't know, I have already ranked the Harry Potter musical, sequel, and Twisted songs, and I will link one of those videos right up there, and I'll put the links to the other videos in the description below. One thing I was reminded of when listening to and ranking these songs is that I really like all of them, genuinely. And once again, it felt wrong to put some of them further from the top. That said, if you disagree with any of this, just know that I love all of these songs and you are well within your rights to do that. All right, without further ado, let's get started. Number 11 is Going Back to Hogwarts, AVPSY reprise.
It's also clear to me now
And that's about all I have to say. No, but the only reason why this song is on the bottom is because it's not original to the musical. Obviously, it's original to the first one. I almost didn't even include it because it's technically not part of the soundtrack, but I still felt like it was a big part in the musical's narrative, so here it is. And it's iconic. Number 10 is This Is the End. Despite being called This Is the End, this song has such a driving forward feel to it. It's certainly an effective way to open the show and to bring the audience straight away into the action. This song slaps, but the reason why it's not ranked higher is because it does get quite repetitive. And when Joey says this is gonna be the best scene in the whole show, I disagree. Also, I'm gonna note that I used to sing this song every time there was an upcoming season finale to a show that I was watching. So do with that what you will. Number 9 is When You Have to Go All the Way Home. This is a perfect piece of music. I am not kidding you. It's a 10 out of 10. I love it with all of my heart. Inspiring, uplifting, beautiful, amazing.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular.
I'd love it even more. It could be an 11 out of 10 if Britney's vocals from the show were in the soundtrack version. Number 8 is This School Is Mine. The confrontation between Harry and Draco that we've all been waiting for. We knew that this rivalry had to come to a head eventually, and I love the way they went about it. This is actually one of my favorite parts of the staged reading at LeakyCon. That said, however, I have to say that I definitely prefer watching this song performed in the show to just listening to it. I feel like it's more intense in the show, and I just feel like they're more in character in the show. I just don't get that same aggression between Lauren and Clark in the soundtrack version. But all that aside, Lauren has the voice of an angel, as does Clark, and that is undoubtedly clear in this recording, and I still love it. Number 7 is Get in My Mouth. If you've seen any of my other Starkid videos, you will know how much I love and respect Jeff Blim. And as someone who adores and mostly listens to classic rock, I love the background instrumentals of this song as well as Jeff's tone of voice. Of course, I have to mention how dirty and naughty this song sounds out of context, but that only enhances the comedy, in my opinion. The only reason this song isn't ranked higher is because it does absolutely nothing for the plot. But still, what an underrated gem this song is. Number 6 is Senior Year. I love this song. I love the little hints that Harry gives about the pressure that he's feeling and his fear of it all ending, which is one of the most relatable things in the world to me. But for the most part, this song is just pure joy. I love how it just takes time to showcase how close of friends they all are and how far they've all come, which also turns out to be quite heartbreaking foreshadowing for the second act of the show. The harmonies are really good, especially at the end. And It weirdly gives me Barbie song vibes, which gives it immediate points in my book. Number 5 is Always Dance. This is like the better version of To Dance Again. It's even more of a showstopper, and it sounds even more like a real show tune. The whole rhythm and vibe of Always Dance is very musical theater, and I think that that style is perfect for Dumbledore introducing Tom Riddle to the Wizarding World. It perfectly showcases his entrance into the Wizarding World, and like I said in my AVPM video, these musicals have a way of making Voldemort exponentially more sympathetic. This song is so happy I can almost see the sparkles coming out of Tom's fingers. And of course, we have to talk about the dark turn it takes at the end. It's very Phantom of the Opera. I just love everything about this song. Number 4 is Wizard of the Year. This song is so extravagant. I love it! The lyrics are brilliant and among my favorites in the entire show, especially the part where he talks about Glee. Whenever Starkid shades Glee, it's just pure gold. This particular instance is especially interesting though, because I feel like it parodies the fandom's view of the whole Darren Glee situation at the time, especially when he says, "Where did he go? Does he even care at all?" I feel like that's what a lot of Starkid fans were kind of thinking at the time, despite Glee obviously being a massive opportunity for Darren. It really breaks the fourth wall in that way, and I personally find it brilliant. But besides that, there are so many other pop culture references embedded in this song, referring to Gilderoy's supposed work and adventures that his books are based on. This song is just insane, and I honestly think it's the smartest song in the show. Number 3 is Everything Ends. This is another one of those songs that's meant a lot to me over the years. Like I said in a few of my previous videos, I do not like endings. I do not like change. I am a very sentimental person. So in that way, this is more than just a song for me. It's a message that I genuinely need to be reminded of throughout my life, even if it's sad and heartbreaking. Nothing is made to last. The sun goes up and falls so fast. The clock looks still the hours pass, and all that time is never coming back. It's so true and beautiful. I also love how the chorus says everything has an end even when it doesn't make sense. I don't want to get too much into my personal life, but I have definitely felt those feelings of confusion upon losing someone. And I think in that way, this song has spoken to a lot of people. And the harmonies at the end are absolutely gorgeous. Number 2 is Sidekick. This is another one of those it will always be iconic Starkids songs. Ron needed his moment to shine in this show, and saying that he delivered is an understatement. This song is a perfect balance of funny and inspiring, just like much of Starkid's best work, and a lot like Ron himself. Ron is one of my favorite characters. They totally did him dirty in the films, and Hermione is still my favorite ship ever, so naturally I've always adored this song and always will. And with the awful end of the deal that his character received in the films, having such a triumphant moment for him in this musical is beyond words the best thing they could have done. And finally, number 1, I Was. This song actually gives me chills. It's so special. I'd say that arguably the main thing that the previous 2 musicals were missing was a duet or just some kind of line of attachment between Harry and Voldemort, and this song did it perfectly. The heartbrokenness in both of their voices, the reflection of happier times in their lives, the harmonies. Everything about it is perfect. On top of that, you know I love songs that start out slow and pensive, but build and grow more and more power as they go on. And has that in spades. Another example of that is The Power in Me from Twisted. This is just all around a musically and lyrically stunning piece. This is undoubtedly my favorite song in A Very Potter senior year, as well as one of my favorite Starkids songs ever. And that is my ranking of the Very Potter senior year songs. Please let me know your favorites, or if you want to rank all of them like I did, feel free to in the comments below. I also wanted to ask you guys' opinion on something though. Besides ranking the songs from the rest of the Starkid shows, which I still plan on doing very soon, another thing that I kind of wanted to do now that I ranked all of the AVP songs is to do a tier ranking of all 3 of those soundtracks collectively. So I would tier rank all of the songs from the Harry Potter musical series. Let me know if you'd want to see that, because to me that sounds like fun. Also, maybe a tier ranking of all the Starkid shows. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful, magical day.